go. We are in. Good evening, everybody. Let me know if that music's too loud. Sounds okay to me, but what I was saying before my mic didn't work was it has been a little bit of time. I'm excited to get back to some Mörk Borg and, you know, hang out with some good people. And we have a new face joining us tonight. So, as usual, we got Jess, Ryan, and Ducky. But we have Skull who has joined us. So this is going to be good. Good time. See how many times I can kill him tonight. So, before we begin, I would like to thank some people, some individuals. Even though we are listening to a different soundtrack tonight, that one being of Putrescence Regnant. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner. This entire adventure has its own soundtrack, which is amazing. But Heimat Katastrophe, the guys who always let us use their stuff just across the board, huge thanks to those guys. They've been cranking out some new albums recently, so go check them out. Also, McGlintlock, who is the fine gentleman who created this Foundry module we use here. So thank you so much. He's got a website called Glumdark, which is a massive collection of roll tables for your fantasy, very dark fantasy, I might add. So go check him out. It's a Patreon. It's like $1. Go support him. He does a lot of amazing stuff for free. So, but anyway, I think that's all the announcements I got. I guess I'll just talk about what we're running tonight. So we are departing from our normal campaign, playing all new characters. Everybody has a, you know, quote unquote level 0 character. And I'll let everybody kind of go around and introduce themselves. But it is Putrescence Regnant, which is the latest and greatest, I don't know, album adventure that the guys over at the Mörk Borg guys kickstarted. Just came out. I have the, I don't know if my camera's gonna pick it up, but I got it. Yeah, it's not picking it up.
Yeah.
I use my green screen, but you guys got to check out the physical edition. The whole thing is made to where you can just like literally use the sleeve as a GM screen and cool stuff. So this one's gonna be a fun one. Any other oh, there we go. Ryan with the green screen. So that's the special edition one right there.
Oh man, you got both?
He's got both. I got both too. Yeah, had to get both.
Did I get both? There's a special edition. I got.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of omens here from Janelle.
Oh
we're
shit!
full.
I'm missing.
Janelle, I'm gonna have to return a bunch of stuff from it. We can't go over max, right?
Correct. So what? Actually, I need to ask you, Ryan. What is your max? Omens, so I can update it. Like, is it a D2, D3, D4?
I have 1. Oh, so I get 1 D2. So I guess I can have
1 of 2. You can have as
yeah. So I guess Janelle can give me 1, and that gives me 2 of 2.
Okay, so you're at 2 of 2. Do we got anything else I missed?
I can return a bunch of the other. Is everybody else full on omens?
No, Ducky's 1, Skull's only at half, and Jess is at full though.
Well, then never mind. And she gave us 3 omens, yeah. So that works, you know.
All right, so everybody's maxed on omens, but no blesses, so this will be cool. All right, I'm gonna update this right now. All right. Let's see.
Oh, you got a Bane though.
Oh, thank you. Floor Waxer with the Bane.
Floor Waxer is our new drow.
Thank you. Yeah, where's Drow been? That guy. Always trying to kill everybody. Okay, so there we go. 1 Bane.
Oh. What? I don't know if this is new or this is just me, but now if you open your character sheet and then click on the top bar, it will minimize to the top of the like bar, not go away.
Okay.
Cool.
Double click it, yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Good job, McGlintlock. That's way easier.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been into this Foundry thing, so I'm sure he's been updating a lot of stuff. the frequency is which those just the developers in general update is pretty insane.
Yeah.
All right, so let's introduce everybody. Let's start at the top with Jess. So, Jess, tell us who Katla is.
Katla is a wretched royalty. She is lazy and shuddering from nerve damage, and enjoys public urination.
Oh, okay. That'll be interesting.
And
Like enjoys it, huh? Like so.
well, she's a public urinator. I assume she
Okay.
enjoys it.
Okay.
She has Poltroon, the court jester, following her around.
Wait,
And
what? A court jester?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Does that thing have any like combat stuff? Do I need to make another token?
He
Or no?
can't fight, but he distracts in battle. So I think our first 2 rounds we get like some buff. Let me see.
Got
I'll
it.
have to look it up.
Just remind me when we get there.
Okay. Or I think we can like defend better or something. Our first 2 rounds.
Okay.
My feat is I'm painfully average, so I have no modifiers. And that's me.
That's Katla. Okay. We'll go down to Ryan is Drakel?
Crackle.
Drakel.
Like
Crackle.
like Dracula. You can just call me Drac. That works.
Drac.
So I just rolled this guy up. I actually get an earliest memory that I'm gonna roll right now. 1d6 memory. So I am built like a bull. I am not a bright spark. I have fanged teeth that I can use to bite people, so I do have a bite attack because I am a fanged deserter. I have 30 or so friends who never let me down. My teeth, exactly. And my earliest memory is following an army in Eastern Wasteland.
Okay.
First thing I remember is being
So Eastern
part
Wasteland,
of the military
that makes sense why you'd be maybe in this region then.
There we go.
Okay.
I also get, I begin with one of the following. Let's see what that was. $1d6. Wizard's teeth. Cool. I have a wizard's teeth. Apparently I'm a super, I really like teeth a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's in your name.
That is
It's in
me.
your name. Cool. All right, Ducky, tell us about Urm.
So yeah, I'm playing a character named He is a sacrilegious songbird. He's a very old bard who finds himself suspicious and reckless and must always wash his hands,
Oh.
no matter what. No matter what.
Well, you
Always has to
guys
wash his
may or may not be heading toward a massive body of water, so
Ooh, perfect.
yeah, just be careful where you dip your hands. Okay, so last but not least, Skull as Hostan. Tell us about him.
Ostan, he's an absolved heretic. His heretical sin was attempting to prevent one of Verhu's prophecies, and he was imprisoned by the Inquisition in cells under the Cathedral of the Two-Headed Basilisk in Galgenbeck. He emerged from the jail covered in scars, hairless, and with a broken soul, scrounged around for what he could on his way out. He gained a problem with authority and has since become resentful, often wears a cloak over his armor and clothing, and he's usually drunk at breakfast time.
Cool.
And he's headed southeast to escape from the Inquisition.
Perfect. That is the direction where you find yourselves, all 4 of you. So, you guys, I don't know. You know each other a little bit. And regardless, you have been summoned. You have been summoned by someone who claims to be a noble of Schleswig. Schleswig?
Schleswig, I think.
Schleswig?
Schleswig.
And what this noble told you is that there is someone missing. Someone you can't really speak much about at all, lest you yourselves might get hunted down and killed. It is a king, and they will pay you quite handsomely. And in fact, this noble, while in his presence, he showed you all of the coin that you will receive if you return this king back. And his name is High King Alorter the Sixth of Wasteland. He wants him returned dead, though, not alive. The head will suffice, some kind of proof of his demise. But anyway, rumor has it he has been, he went into exile into a place called Hardungal, which is a massive bog. Actually, it's not that big, but it is south of Lake Onda. And there's some strange goings-on happening there. But because the travel is quite far from where you guys are, he recommended you stop to visit his friend who may have something to assist you. His name is Skell, and he kind of works as a spy on the southern border there, but he's masquerading as a caretaker for this small chapel just north of Tardungil. And there's also a town there called Trarish, which is at the north end of the bog, where you can find entry, supplies, etc., etc. So, let me change the screen and get you guys all on the right map. Man, Foundry updated, and it seems like it takes a little bit longer to load maps for some reason, which is strange. So give it 1 sec, and then I will drop your guys' tokens in here. Man, it's really taking its sweet time.
There it goes.
Okay. Oops. Preload scene. Will this work? Sorry, you guys are still in the main one. It's still loading. 98%. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to drop you guys here. And it is nightfall. So let me activate.
And there we go.
So it is very dark out. You you can already feel the air getting thick with the with humidity. There's fog swirling around, and the trees are twisted shapes that look very much different than the forest you've been walking through. And the ground, as you approach this kind of this small stone chapel, your boots are just squelching in the earth. So it's almost as if the ground is starting to flood a little bit. So this is where you find yourself. What would you like to do? The door is closed. It's kind of a little bit too dark to see any detail from here, but what would you like to do?
Well, go forward to see the chapel.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking. Oh. We all have our own light, or am I the one that has light?
The
I
GM
can
token
kinda
has
see.
light for some reason, but you guys presumably have torches or something if you want to illuminate anything. But it is pretty dark out
Yeah.
here.
I think I'm gonna
Gotcha,
have my
I'm going
court
to go ahead.
jester hold a light.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Put him to good use.
So you should have your little torch thing if you want.
Yeah, I think I clicked it.
Is it not working?
It's the fire one on the left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine doesn't work when I turn it on either.
Really?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, what the heck?
Here, let me just give you light.
Okay.
So it's 20, 40, 20. I will just give you light.
Oh, okay. This works.
Let's see if
So
this
I did not. It auto rolled my treasure. I did not get the wizard's teeth. I got old Sigurd's sling. So I do have a sling that can shoot a fist-sized rock, which has never let me down.
Man, that sucks how the I gave you light, but it's not working.
Audrey is not our friend tonight.
I know. What's going on here? 40 dim, 20 bright. Oh,
Oh, there we
Ah,
go.
there we
Dang,
go.
okay,
there you
nice.
are. All right, so
Hell yeah.
your torch works. It illuminates the crudely made stone chapel in front of you. You see there is a massive wooden door, and with this torch light, you do see that there are there's something painted on the door. It almost looks like a crocodile skull, but again, very crudely painted.
Weird.
I'm gonna get closer.
Okay.
Yeah, I am as well.
I'm gonna have
Is
Poltroon get closer.
is there any noise coming from like the door?
Not here. I mean, if you want to like, press your ear up against the door and check, you're by all means you can. But
Yeah,
standing here, you don't.
if it's suspiciously quiet, I'm gonna put my ear against the door.
Okay. You listen, and the only thing you hear is kind of just this faint, almost like trickling water. But
It's
that's
just
all
a
you hear.
fucking door. Open the fucking door.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you patient? All right.
So I just shove him out of the way and I grab. Is there a handle?
There's like, it looks like it might push open. All right. You try to push it open and it rattles on its hinges. It appears as if
Maybe
it's
knock
barred.
first, Draco.
Well, it looks like they don't want you in quite yet.
Now shut up.
Where are your manners?
Can I
What
see
else we
around
got?
the? Is there anything to the side of the building over here? To the left.
Yeah, if you want to walk around the perimeter of the building, you are by all means go for it. So, you know, as you head around, just like I'm just going to assume wherever your token is where you are.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I said, this chapel is very crudely made. It's just stacked stone, very, very plain, up to a pitched roof. And the one thing that seems kind of strange is there are no windows that you can see.
Draco, did you try knocking?
No. I'm gonna start banging on the door.
Okay, you start banging, and you hear the reverberation of your pounding on the inside echoing back at you. You stop a moment, and silence. You don't get a response.
Nah, it didn't work.
You're not welcome here.
Maybe there's a door around back. Bring the torch over.
So you guys are going to
Fine.
start
Alright.
making your way
Which way is?
over here.
To the right, yeah.
All right, so as you guys make your way around the side of this chapel, again, you see that this long wall, no windows whatsoever, just floor to ceiling stone. But as you're making your way further, you see another structure right here. Another small stone structure. It looks like it could be, I don't know, maybe a living quarters, maybe a shed of some kind of storage area.
As we
This
get
is what you're
closer,
talking about here.
anything-
Yep. So yeah, you guys approach that. There's a small roof. The door appears to be completely bashed in. If you move around, light will get in there. Keep moving to the right.
Oh, to the right?
There, you're on the right.
That's why, you fucking idiot. It's a fucking door. Put the light in the door.
I can't see the door.
Yeah, so the door is on the, hang on, let me put my GM token up here so everyone can see on stream. So yeah, you guys look inside, and the first thing you see is obviously the shattered door at your feet. But inside this small living quarters is it looks like a hay bed, and there's a dirty blanket strewn across it. And again, you guys at your feet, you guys are standing ankle deep in water, this very murky water. So it seemed the farther north you went in this area, the deeper the water got. It's patchy, but more so than the front of the chapel.
And what is this guy's name? The torch, your little guy, Jess.
Putrescent.
Ultron. Not gonna remember that.
You just call him like
And he's-
Bolt.
And he's just standing there with the torch, like on the outside of the door there. I'm just gonna put my hand on his back and shove him into the room.
All right, so if you want to move your light in there, Jess, go for it. Okay, so the little jester guy, he is thrown inside, and the torchlight illuminates a few other things, or a couple of other things. On the bottom left, it looks like there is some old, like, rusted tools, pickaxe, shovels, things like that for maintenance. And in the right corner is a wooden desk, and it appears as if there's some things strewn around on top of it and underneath it.
I walk in next to Putrescent.
Okay, so you guys are
Yeah,
heading inside.
there
Well,
we go.
some of you.
Yeah. So you said there's some stuff under the desk in the
Yeah.
right corner?
Looks like maybe books and notes or something like that.
Okay.
Papers, journals.
Yeah, I go over and start rifling through them.
Okay. So you do find something. Most of it is like journals that are just completely scrawled and writings of a madman, essentially. But you do find one that is more legible than the rest, and I will show it to you here. So this is what you guys find.
Yeah, I show it to everybody.
Okay. You guys can all see that, right?
Yeah. It's something.
Oh, what beautiful poetry it is.
So, what's it say?
Die, rise, rot again. Again, again, again. Comes from some tortured mind. I can relate to that.
Yes. Sounds like poetry to me.
Yes.
Are you gonna keep it or just toss it back into the mess?
I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Wonder if I can. Let's see if I can give it to you. Configure permissions. There we go. Owner. I'm gonna give it to you. Okay.
I'm on the outside with like, I have a blanket and I'm just gonna like pull it around me, and I'm kind of like shivering under the blanket and just be like, do you guys see anything else in that?
I will check, Your Highness.
Oh, thank you.
I look through the same pile, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so you rifle around, and that's pretty much all you find. You find some other just torn up, pages of journals and books and things like that, but this is the only thing that really stood out to you. The only thing that was truly legible.
Okay. Well, it looks like this is the only thing worth our time in here. Down here, look in this corner if there's anything in there.
Yeah, in that corner, the only thing you see is like a pickaxe, a shovel, just some rusted tools for maintenance, it appears.
A shovel.
Alright, well, now what?
Now, I'm done in here unless any of you want to look.
Well, I've seen all I can see, and well, I just want to know what's in that chapel.
Yes.
Shall we check the back?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys walk around back, and again, same thing, with the exception of a different sort of perimeter architecture here. There are no windows, there are no doors. Just stone all the way from the ground up to the eaves of the roof.
Aziz light.
Good reference. There's no.
And so as I said, you guys, it just around the back area, it's definitely more flooded. So your boots are getting very, very soggy.
This is a fucking waste of time. What are we fucking doing?
Don't know. Let's just break down the door. Is this where we're supposed to meet somebody? What's his name again? Hey, what's the guy's name
His
again?
name is Skell.
Skell.
And the noble told you that he is a contact of his who may have some helpful information for you. And he's acting as a groundskeeper for this very chapel you find yourselves in. But that is all the information he gave you.
Well then, shall we break down the door?
Didn't mean to do that.
Oops. Skell, are you in there? Open up if you are.
So you shout this, and again, no response whatsoever. All is quiet. Just the sounds of the night.
Well, seems like we might actually have to break down the door. Draco,
Yeah.
do you want the honors or shall I?
I'm just gonna kind of move back.
Yep.
P. Potter, Pie Boy, or whatever, get out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna
Peter Piper Potter.
yeah, run at the door with my shoulder down.
Okay, give me a strength check, and let's see how
I
well
have any
you
bonuses
run
to
into
any
this
of
door.
stuff? Oh, so I am clumsy, which means agility tests for me are DR14 instead of DR12, and I'm illiterate, which is why I couldn't read it before. It says, just so people know, if I begin with a scroll, I reroll, eat it, or use it as toilet paper.
Yep. That is the Fang Deserter.
So I'm just rolling a strength. Let's see what happens.
Give me a strength roll. Okay, you barrel toward this door, but you step in the only puddle that is within the distance here, and you kind of twist your ankle a little bit, and you don't hit that door quite hard enough. And it rattles, gives a little bit, but again, it stands firm.
Tough door.
I reached down and helped Draco up if he felt.
No, I don't need your fucking help. Get off me.
And you said there's a painting of a crocodile skull?
Yeah, that's what it appears to be. It's a very crude painting. It's not something that's of any artistic merit. It's if someone took some black paint and just scrawled something that vaguely resembled an alligator.
Well, has anyone seen this symbol before?
No. Can't say that I have.
Yeah, it doesn't look familiar to any of you.
Well, maybe he wants us to bring him a skull, so he knows it's us. Maybe it's a sign, quite literally.
Perhaps.
Did we see any skulls or anything like floating around in the water as we walked around?
No. Not while you guys were walking around, but again, you weren't really looking. Nothing caught your eye as you were checking out the perimeter.
I met this guy this one time. Always carried a skull with him.
There seem to be a lot of people that do that around here.
Oh, get out of the way. Let me try something.
I mean,
Oh yes,
you guys
Your
can always.
Majesty.
Just so you know, if you guys like work together, it'll reduce the difficulty like +2 per help. So, but go ahead. What did you want to do?
I have a flail, and I just want to like try to flail it.
You want to sit there and just kind of like splinter the door, basically?
Yeah, I want to see what kind of damage this flail can do on this door.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take the time, I mean, you hurl the flail at it, and it sticks in the wood, and it splinters some of it. You rip it out again, you hit it again. I mean, you can keep at this for some time if you want, and you think you'll eventually have the door down, or at least a whole broken board or something where you can reach inside, maybe, if you'd like to continue.
I'll do it like until I get like a little hole, and then I'll just be like, oh,
A little
I'm
hole.
so tired.
I might be remembering this wrong, but did you say that there was a pickaxe in that shed?
Yeah, there was a shovel, there was a pickaxe, there was a couple of like just little maintenance tools, like I was saying. It appears as if the quote-unquote maintenance man lived in there.
Oh yeah, we're trying to meet the maintenance man. I'm like tearing down the
Yeah,
door.
that's why I keep dropping. No, that's fine. That's why I keep dropping these hints.
We're giving him work to do.
Yeah.
That's why it's his fucking job. He can fix it.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Let's get
Everybody
out
needs
your
a job.
pickaxe. Exactly.
So are you gonna keep flailing at this door, or are you guys gonna do something else?
I'm gonna like get lazier at it and just like, ugh.
Your
But yeah.
Highness, we can take over if you're tiring of this.
Sure.
Oh yes,
Okay.
let us, Your Majesty.
All right, so you guys, after a time, Hostin takes over the flail, takes over the dirty work. You guys break a hole large enough to stick a head through, or an arm, or something
I'll stick
thereabout.
my arm through.
Okay. So you stick your arm through, and again, you can see just darkness on the inside. There's no illumination whatsoever. But you put your hand in, and it immediately gets colder. The air is colder here, more damp. But that's it. You just feel
Can't feel
air
around for like a
and moisture.
latch or anything.
You want to reach down? Okay. Yeah, you reach down and you find the bar on the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'll dislodge it.
Okay. So you lift it up, or are you gonna just like toss it on the ground, or?
Toss it on the ground in there
Okay.
somewhere.
So you toss it on the ground, and the door starts to creak open, free of its bar. So you guys can click on that icon, and it opens. So, what you can see from this the torchlight at your feet looks to be a broken bench, along with the bar that you just removed, and some water kind of drains out, and you can see the torchlight reflecting off the surface of water inside. It's almost as if, from what you can see in this short distance, it appears as if this place has been flooded. And there's bits of debris and stuff also in the limited range of view you can see right now.
Scal sure has his work cut out for him.
I look at whatever this guy's name is again, and I say, "You know the drill."
All right, Platoon's gonna like kind of try to get in there.
Platoon, okay. So why don't you roll me an agility check?
Okay.
And are you staying like? I mean, I know he is going inside, but are
Yeah,
you guys?
I'm staying outside.
You're staying outside, okay.
Yeah, for sure. I just like point. Platoon. Let's see, agility.
Just give me a straight D20 unmodified roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so Platoon, he prances inside there. You know, he gives a little. I don't know what is. Tell us about this guy. How does he do this? How does he go inside with this torch?
Yeah, he's a jester, so I'd say he tries to get fancy with it. And tries to like maybe do a little leap over this chair here. And doesn't. Because it got a 3.
So he leaps over this. He's always aims to impress you, but his toe catches on the back of this bench, and he kind of lands in the water, and it goes up to like his knee, it seems, or you can't tell if maybe he's bending over or kneeling, but then he shrieks.
Uh-oh.
And so he's standing there, kind of turning around frantically, panting, calling for your help.
What's ruin you, buffoon? I climb up onto the back of the bench and I try to pull him back, I guess.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah, I'll
you're
move
pulling. What was that?
I'll move forward, but I won't do anything.
Okay. So he sees you come to his aid, Hostan, and he just tries to grab your arms, your body, anything he can get hold of. And you feel a resistance. You feel something pulling him the other way, away from you.
Should I make a strength check to...
Yeah, you want to try to fight it?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll me a strength check. Okay. the air, your grip, something loses. It's moist, and you lose your hold of him, and he falls back into the water, and he's just floundering there on his back. You can barely see him. The torch is going out.
No. If I move forward and try to help Holston get him back, can we do it together? Or are we too far from him now?
I'd say like helping. Yeah, I mean you can run in and try to get him if you want to.
Yeah, I have some 15-foot chain. Also my shackle and chain that I use as the flail could help maybe.
So Jess, roll me another d20.
Okay.
Okay, so what's this guy's name again? I always forget his name.
Poutine.
Yeah, Poutine. Poutine's his new name.
Poutine?
Poutine.
So he actually breaks free of whatever he had, and he launches back over this bench, back outside. But as I said,
Yay, Poutine, good job, bud. All right.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off your light, and I will drop another one. Right here. One sec here.
Poutine is pretty damn good.
Okay. Where? I don't know why I didn't update. Let me refresh. Oh no. We lost connection.
Uh-oh.
There it goes.
And Foundry is...
Yeah, Foundry. It's funny too. It's like a new version, so it makes me wonder if like
It's got
that.
some bugs to work out.
Yeah, some bugs. So that is the dying torch you see.
So
Oh, there it is.
Putrescent,
Okay.
yeah. Putrescent is back out.
Yeah, you guys, you pull him out. He's dripping wet. He's hyperventilating. He can barely speak. But he's just pawing at his leg.
Can I check out his leg?
Yeah. So you manage to pry his hands away from it, and it appears as if there are these like charred finger marks on it, like a print.
That does not look good.
That is not a good sign at all. Should I retrieve the torch? Putrescent out of the way.
If you wish.
Could I like try to lasso it with my chain?
Oh man, lasso a torch on the ground? That'd be
pretty
that'd
hard.
be really difficult. I'll tell you what, I'll give you, if you want to attempt that, I'll say it'd be like an 18 difficulty rating. So if you roll an 18 or higher, I'll say you somehow managed to snag the torch.
Give it a shot.
Nope. And actually what happens is you do nick it, and you splash it into the water and it goes out.
Oh, God fucking damn it. Austin.
Sorry. Anybody else
Yeah.
have a torch by chance?
Yeah, it can't be our only torch, is it?
You guys have one torch?
We really only brought one fucking torch.
I can't believe that now.
I mean, you guys can always...
I mean, I have money.
Beautiful.
I could just say
Well-
I got another torch.
Can you light it on fire?
I mean,
Your
you can try to
Majesty?
go. Yeah, you can try to go get a torch. Do you guys have anything to light a torch? I mean, presumably, I'll assume. I'll assume if you have a torch, you have something to light it.
I know that me and Our Highness here, we have a bomb each.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
true.
go. You could toss a bomb in there. That'll light something up.
Yeah.
That's true. I could do that.
Let's hold off on
What else I got? I got a sling. I got a toolbox. Got a water skin.
tool.
So-
So
I
why
got-
doesn't somebody? All right, so I'm gonna roll a d4. Jess, you're 1. Ryan, you're 2. Ducky, 3. Skull, you're 4. So Skull, why don't you roll me a presence check?
And I think my character gets to have. Yes. As DR. Oh, no, that's toughness. Never mind. Straight up presence.
Okay. You seem to recall there was a bed of hay, as well as an old blanket in the living quarters around back.
We should go back to the shed. There's some hay back there.
So if you guys want to just say you go do that, you don't need to move all the tokens all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So you guys go grab some things that may or may not be flammable. And you are back at the entrance of the chapel.
Right.
We just find like I see like branches and stuff,
Yeah,
like
there's-
trees.
well, there's
Are they all gonna be
trees, yeah.
wet? Are they gonna be like
I mean, you could use the pick, you could use a shovel, you could use a tree branch. Yeah, I'll say you find any of those things to.
yeah. I'll just go break off like a nice sized tree branch, kind of like
Okay.
smack it around a little bit, because why not?
All right.
Sharpen it on a bike wheel and
Go for it. So
We
you guys
wrap-
you're
I
gonna
guess-
you're gonna be the one making the torch?
I mean, I guess I was in the army. I guess I know how to make light if I need to. So I'll like snatch some of the hay, and I'll like try to like really compress it around the end, and I'll take like a strip of the blanket and I'll like wrap that around so it like holds in tight, and then I assume Poutine or somebody's got light.
Yeah, exactly. You guys, whoever had the torch has I will say has the means to light the torch. So congratulations, you you made a makeshift torch.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it because I don't want to be sitting in front of the chapel all night. Just in case you fail making a torch.
Gotcha. I hand it back to Pol Pot or whatever, and I
Pol Pot.
say, "Don't drop it this time."
Do you want another token for him?
Full pot.
Sure.
All right, let me
I
Let me-
mean, we can just like, that's fine.
well let me just do it because then that'll be what's his name again? Sorry. His real name?
Oh god, I forgot.
Fucking Pol Pot. God damn it.
Poutine.
Poutine?
No. It's oh god.
I'm pretty sure it's poultry.
I'm definitely just gonna look up every P name
Poultry.
ever for the rest of the campaign.
Poltroon.
Putin.
Poltroon. I'm
Don't
gonna
waste
I'm
them all
gonna
now, guys.
I'm gonna
Don't waste them all.
phonetically
Yeah.
phonetically. Okay, he's gonna be a follower. I'm gonna throw Poltroon in here. I'm gonna give him some light. Dim 40.
Platoon.
What?
No, it's Poltroon.
Okay.
I'm just saying more P names.
More P names. All right, let me all right,
Man,
let's see if
Cloudbot
this
is-
works. I'm just gonna drag this boy in. He is. There we go.
Yeah.
So Poltroon, he begrudgingly takes the torch and he's kind of sitting there shivering, slouched over, looking like a wet cat.
Ultroon, get up on the bench next to me. Carefully.
Okay.
fall
So he
this time.
kind of looks back over his shoulder at you, Katla. Like he seems very unsure of himself, very frightened.
Go ahead.
Okay. So with your permission, he does. He stands on this this bench. And you guys see further inside. And it appears as if there is some dry land in here, some dry ground. But there's this water, this very murky water that's kind of just snaking through this entire interior. There's rubble everywhere, and you see a series of, I guess you guys can see all the way down there. 6 total columns that are supporting the sagging ceiling of this chapel. But you see like here, it looks to be pews. Some are broken, smashed by these stones that appear to have come from the ceiling and possibly the walls. But again, like I said, what catches your eye the most is this murky water that's just kind of drifting throughout this entire thing. But there are, if you keep a close eye out, you can see patches of dryness.
I think I can make them out. So it looks like the closest one is, let's see. Be
Is it like hopping length?
Yeah, you could hop for sure. So the way this is going to work, so just tell me your plan and I will tell you the rolls.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hop for the nearest dry spot.
Okay. So give me an agility check.
Okay.
Now, do you want to use an omen at all? To re-roll that to, I guess reducing the difficulty wouldn't be. This would be standard difficulty, being 12, so.
Right. Wouldn't make it. Yeah, I'll re-roll that.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget. Well, Skull knows how those things work. He's in our channel all the time.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Close.
Oh,
Damn,
good.
that was close.
What'd you get? 11.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so you almost
So
make it.
close.
You land. You feel dry land on your toes, but something grabs at your heel as it dips into the water.
Just the toes.
Just the toes.
Just
The
So why don't you
toes.
roll me a strength check as you feel something grip onto your ankle.
Right.
And those of you who are just outside the chapel, are you guys just staying out there?
I'm gonna hop on top of this pew and maybe try to grab him if he can't regain his footing.
Okay. So as you jump on top of this pew, Hostan tears himself away from the grip of whatever this thing was or is. And you catch a blurred glimpse of something dark recede back into the water. And all is quiet once again. But you are on, Hostan, you are on dry land now. You stepped away from the edge of the water. Nothing seems to be trying to reach for you just yet.
Getting some bad internet connection. Sorry if I drop out.
Oh, no worries. So let's go with Katla at the top. So what would you like to do?
Are there any other to jump to?
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
others?
Basically, if you want to try to reach dry land, I'm just going to need an agility check.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll try.
Oh, are you going to use...
Just... Oh.
Did
no.
you roll agility? What is
Uh,
your agility?
It's everything's 0.
Oh, okay. So it's a straight. Yeah. Okay. Would you like to use an omen or anything? Or are you going to take that?
Yeah, I'll use an omen.
Okay.
Might be able to use my chain to I don't know, lasso her.
If you want to help, I would lower the difficulty, but I don't think it's not going to lower it enough.
Okay.
Just
I'll
because she
do
rolled
what
a,
I
what'd you
can.
roll, a 3? Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
there's no
Can you help with
out of
this
that.
one? Seeing how poorly I did.
Yeah, sure. Well, an omen kind of, yeah, it's just sort of like a 6. Again, you're encumbered? That's your
What?
problem.
I am?
Yeah, it says encumbered plus DR plus 2. So you're making
Oh.
it even harder on yourself.
You got too much gear.
Too
So
many
you
arms.
you can just feel her fingertips as she leaps across this gap, and but she falls. She does a belly flop right in this water, and you see these darkish hands just like rip up from the water surface and start to pull her down.
Oh shit.
I need you to roll me a strength check, Kala. Whoo! You guys are rolling great tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I might use another.
You're gonna use your other omen? Okay. Let's see what happens here.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay, you just break free and you roll onto your back, heaving out. Some of the water got down in your lungs. But you roll over on Hostun's feet, so you're right at his feet.
Yeah. I pull her up.
Okay.
Almost lost you there, Your Highness.
Oh, thank you.
Aye, good
Of
job.
course. Yes. Carefully now.
Oh, after you,
Oh, well, these old bones aren't what they used to be, but let me try. And this hunched over old man's gonna try to make this gap.
Yeah, Ducky, are you
Alright.
doing your best impression of the old man from Family Guy?
that's exactly, yeah.
I
all
wasn't
can think
trying
of.
to, but it's getting.
These
Give me
old
the
bones.
impression.
All right, so give me an agility check, please.
This will be interesting.
Let's see if this old man can leap like the bird he is. No.
Not quite enough.
Do you want to use an omen or anything to lower the difficulty?
How many do I have? 2? Yeah, we'll do it.
All
lower
right,
the
so you succeed, so you make it to the other side on dry land.
It's,
In another life, you
scoot
didn't
around.
make it. All right, so
Let's make room for Draco.
there's one left, Drackle.
Okay, so just to reiterate my character,
Mm-hmm.
I do have the clumsy feat. I don't know if it auto puts that in, but it is all normal agility tests except for defense are DR 14, or I guess just 2 higher than what they normally would be.
So that's fine. That means you just have to, roll a 14 or higher to succeed in this leap.
But
dry
my
land.
random stats generated gave me a +3 in agility. So
Oh, nice.
at
Okay.
least it kind of
Evens out a little bit.
yeah, it'll make me fail by one less. Based on the rolls we're getting.
Look at that.
Hey.
Yeah, and I
Nice.
just hop, skip.
Yeah, describe
just,
this. How does
pop to the other
Drackle? What does
side.
this look like when Drackle leaps into the air?
Yeah, it looks like poetry in motion.
Okay, I like that
Um,
description.
It's like I grand jeté across the rocks and stuff. I land on the other side and I was like,
Huh.
oh no, why you made that look so fucking hard. Dry as a bone, you know.
So as you guys all successfully make it onto dry land, again, this water keeps snaking through the debris and winding around these columns. You turn back, you hear whimpering, and you see poor
Little
Putrescent
Putin.
crouching down, holding this torch a little bit too closely. It's kind of starting to singe some of the hair on the side of his head. He fears the water more than he does the flame.
Is he close enough to pass the torch to one of us?
He could probably toss it, yeah. He's about what, like 10, I don't know, 6 or 7 feet away maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, he could easily toss to you guys.
Okay, if he could easily do it without rolling, then he's gonna do
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna say that's an easy handoff.
Yeah.
Okay, so who takes the torch?
I mean, I guess I'll take
You're gonna take it?
Sure.
Okay.
Unless one of the others want it.
Okay, so Hostan has it?
Yeah, that's
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna light you up. Man, I wish that torch add-on worked. They must not have updated it.
I'm
Bumping
definitely
you
gonna have my
around, man.
flail out at this point as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my
I've,
femur and my drum as a shield out.
Okay. And I'm gonna turn the light off here. 0.
Really?
I'll have
Oh man,
my-
it's what you brought with you. It's a fucking femur. That's all you got.
Okay. I'm hoping the light updates at some point. But anyway, so yeah, you guys are standing here just beyond the entrance of this chapel. All is quiet. There's rubble everywhere. Broken pews. You can dimly see into the depths of this place. It almost appears as if there's a dais at the very end. Oh, there's the go. Okay, there it goes.
Yeah, I just had to move my token once.
Oh, weird. And that updated it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're gonna
Yeah,
leave
we can get
little
across this pretty easily.
little Poltoon behind? Poltroon?
In the dark soon, in the back, wet,
Really?
huddling with a burnt leg.
No, I'm gonna ask him to come join us.
Are you gonna help
Can
him?
we? Yeah, can
If
we?
I can.
Yeah, I'll say you
Yeah,
guys can
can-
reach out and he can reach out. So real quick before we
Just
go
jump
any
into my arms, Poltane.
all right, he
Ah, la, la, la.
he's kind of he's very afraid, but he leaps into your arms. Oh, we got McGlintlock in the chat. How's it going, man?
Yeah.
And he redeemed an omen for
Yeah.
Kala and Poltroon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Needed that.
Okay, so here we go.
Is my token, and I'm just, do I only see my name, or is my token the only one that has a name on it?
Everybody should have. Oh yeah, why isn't it
Oh, yeah.
showing everybody's?
weird.
I thought I had it selected to where always show. Oh, never displayed. You know what? Maybe it is. I need to switch it for outside of this. I need to, because it will carry it over into the new scene. So yeah, I changed all your names again. Katla. All right, I'll do this. I'll do this later. We'll do this in the next scene if you guys make it. All right, so what do you guys want to do? Poltroon has successfully made it into your. He's kind of holding on to you like a scared child at this point, straddling you. His legs are wrapped around you. Drackle.
Oh, and absolutely not. Like, he leaps into my arms, and I just, like, kind of turn and just dump him down onto the ground.
Okay, you dump him.
And I
onto
just,
the
like,
ground.
Iverson step over him and just, like, keep going.
I'll help him out. Great job, Pultray.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
just
guys
join us,
move
Putrescent.
forward along the dry land. And what I'm going to need, unless you guys have a clever way to get over this next bit of water, is another agility check. But if you have other ideas, feel free.
Can we grab some of this wood and like make a little bridge?
Sure.
These benches.
There's benches everywhere.
Yeah, could we use them to make a temporary bridge?
Yeah. It seems to be that this part right in front of you is probably wide enough to grab one of those benches and
Yeah.
make a little bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab one and pass it forward.
Okay. All right, you pass one forward. You guys lay it down. You have a little bridge.
Right. Okay. I'll cross over.
All right, you cross
Check it out.
over.
Yeah.
You didn't test it, and so you. Oh, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
You make it to the other side, and you do in fact see a dais. And just in the far edge of your torchlight, it appears to be an altar on top of this dais at the back of the chapel.
Place has seen better days. Looks like Skell is not good at his job. As I get closer, does that reveal much else?
No, yeah, you see pretty much just this stone dais, and on top of that, you see this altar. There's two braziers flanking it. They're obviously out.
Okay.
But that is all you see, and then you see the back wall. You see the stone back wall with no ornamentation whatsoever.
Is there a land bridge over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can make it all the way across with that last bit.
Oh, you like these braziers?
Yeah.
No.
Is there anything in the braziers that is still...
Yeah, it
flammable?
appears as if you could probably start a fire if you would like.
Will do.
Is that what you want to do? Okay.
Yeah, both of them.
All right, let me light these guys up here.
All right.
Ultron, it's okay. You can make it.
Yeah, he's
I think you have control of Ultron,
who? Wait, what?
Jason.
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
control
yeah.
of him.
You don't have control. Hang on, let me. 1 second. Let me get these lights on, and then I will give you control.
Oh, nice for Ryan. You got a 20 for we didn't.
Finally, it rolled higher than like a 6.
Okay.
So Poltroon is like a small ineffectual Brian, is what. You always have a book or a familiar, every character.
All right, let me give you
That's true.
control of him. Need to give a little. I need to give him some artwork or something here. So permissions.
No one controls Poltroon. I feel like by the end of this Putrescence Regnant, we're gonna have some Poltroon merch.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a list of P names with this like little like jester on it.
Jester eating poutine.
Yeah,
All right. How
That looks
about
like Putin.
how about now? Can you move him, Jess?
Yes.
Yay! Okay, there goes little
Hey,
Poltroon.
Poltroon.
He makes it back. Okay, so as I said, you guys make it to this dais. There's a single, very, very plain stone altar sitting right in the middle of it. There's more debris strewn about. The water is trickling around you, but that is all you hear. Well, and obviously the crackle of the fire in these braziers.
Quiet in here.
Right. We got here now. What?
This altar looks sus.
Sus altar. All right, I think though maybe it's time for a quick break now that we've arrived at this the sus altar. So we will be back in about 10. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. Feels good to be back with some more Mörk. So we'll be back in a few. Thanks, guys. Buddy, we are back with Mörk. Thanks for hanging out during the break, waiting for us. So a quick recap. We have Katla, Drackle, and Hostan. They have been hired by a noble to go retrieve a king, but not alive. They want him dead. So he was he gave them instructions to head south to this town called Trarish, which is north of this massive bog called Tar Dungel, where they should find this king, hopefully. But they decided to stop off at the advice of this noble to maybe have a night's rest, and he might have some things for them to aid them on their journey. So they finally made it into this chapel, traversed this strange murky water that has flooded the inside of this chapel, where hands or something grasps them if they step inside. Made it all the way to this dais at the far end, lit 2 braziers, and are surrounding this altar. So what would you guys like to do as we pick it up again?
Inspect the altar. Get a good look at it now that we're up close.
Yeah. Oh, and thanks, McGlintlock. You can see now I have our little Poltroon, the court jester. Or why isn't it updating? I see it on my side. Man, Foundry is really lagging. What is
I
the
can
deal?
see it on.
You can see it okay? Maybe it's just my my browser, because I have like the one I'm sharing to the stream and then my actual GM one. So I'll just disregard that if you guys can see it okay.
It's not showing up on Twitch for some reason.
Yeah, I don't see it in mine for some reason, which is bizarre. Because it's like you'd think on the same machine it would show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, McGlintlock, Poltroon works in mysterious ways. Okay, so you guys stand in silence with just the flicker of the light in these braziers and Hostan's torch.
Take a circle around the altar and inspect it if there's any like strange engravings or anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, so why don't you roll me a presence test?
Right on the money.
Oh, perfect. Well, okay, so you're kind of running your hands across this, looking for any strange symbols. And there's a crack just underneath the rim area, and you kind of trace your finger down, you kneel down to the ground, and you feel something on your fingertip. It feels like cool air exhausting out of this small fracture in the stone at the base of the altar.
It's altar. There seems to be a draft coming from it. Sting.
All right. And
Maybe if we crack it open, we might be able to find out what is doing this. Do we still have
All
that
right.
pickaxe?
So it's basically this crack, like I said, it's right around the edge, and it goes all the way down to the bottom of the floor, and that's where you feel the air.
Okay.
at the floor.
So the floor, yeah. Sorry if I didn't explain that clearly.
No, it's okay.
Can we like
Okay.
push on the altar and see if it moves?
Yeah, you can try. So, Drackle, you give it a good little heave.
I'll help him.
All right. Hostan helps. So you guys push this altar aside.
Uh-oh.
I ran outside.
What happened?
His
I
token
I,
disappeared.
I
You
phased
broke-
through the wall.
You broke the wall. There you go. You chewed through the wall. You ate through the wall.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get behind this thing, and you slowly push it across the stone, and it grates across, and this cool air wafts up. And you see beneath it is some stairs leading down into darkness.
Why would Skell be down there? He even is here.
Hey, Pagliacci.
Okay, I'll give him the go-ahead to put his light.
I'll hand off the torch to him.
Okay, you're gonna give the torch to him. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you look down and it drops quite a bit, probably an entire story down, so you can't quite see the bottom. But these stairs are just kind of spiraling down and down and down and down.
Well, do we want to go down there?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to stay up here.
Yes.
I don't want to stay up here, no sir.
Well, Poltroon, lead the way.
Oh man, you are you're hard on this poor guy. Okay,
I'll
so
be
you
gone
guys
then.
He's
You
my
guys-
jester.
are you guys so you guys are following this guy down, or are you just waiting to see what happens when he gets to the bottom?
I'll follow him.
Okay, what
I
about
don't
everybody else? Are you guys trailing
Yeah.
down?
Yeah, I'll follow at a
Okay.
safe distance.
Okay.
I'll bring up the rear.
All right, let me load up another scene here. Preload. Activate. Okay.
Oh, we didn't put everyone's names on.
So give me one moment and I will give you guys your tokens. So, boom. Boom. Okay, you guys should all, and let me put Poltroon in there as well. He's the one leading the way. Did that work? Where are you, Poltroon? There he is. And he's the one with the torch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
hang on.
Oh, you gotta do it, right?
Yeah, I gotta give him light. Light. Man, I can't wait till this module gets updated.
Yeah. Sorry, Jason, making you do all this.
Oh
work.
no, that's cool, man. It is cool. There we go.
Let's pass off the torch as often as
Oh, we got-
possible.
We got Poltroon on the stream too.
Yay! Poltroon made it.
Yay!
Scene change fixed that. Nice.
Yeah, nice scene change. Okay, cool. Foundry works. All right, so you guys make your way down this winding staircase, and you get to the bottom, and it appears to be a cave. There's no finished stone or anything on the wall or on the floor. It's all stone that's been excavated out of here. And ahead of you stretches a corridor, but you see a speck of light in the distance. A very, very faint light on a stone wall, and it appears to be coming out of a skull mounted there.
Lead
Alright.
the way, Putrescent.
He's gonna inch forward.
Is he cowardly?
Way.
That it was like capricious and like
Irritating
Okay,
and
he's
an
gonna,
emotional
like, kind of
drain. No,
hop
I'm just
forward.
curious, like, if this guy would definitely... I mean, I guess you are royalty, right? He'll do whatever you say.
Yeah.
So Poltroon inches forward into this corridor, and again, you see, like I said, you get closer to this thing. It is indeed a skull, and there is light coming from behind it, through its eyes and its open mouth. And it appears as if the cave works. And on the leftmost fork, in the distance, again, you see that. On the other side of darkness, you see a flickering skull.
Yes, we should follow the light.
Seems to be a trail.
So you guys are gonna just continue that way?
Yeah. Is it revealed?
Oh,
There's a door over there.
Yeah, I see a door. Are we interested in the door?
Hmm.
I mean, are you gonna hit it with a flail?
Whatever works.
Well, maybe our friend's behind the door. I'm gonna check. Can I hear anything through the door?
Scale, are you on the other side? Okay, so you listen. Roll me a presence check,
15.
All right, so you listen very intently, and you hear almost the sound of scratching, but it's not on the other side of this door directly. It's very, very faint.
Is it like frantic scratching, like an animal, or
No,
like...
it's almost like metronomic. It's almost like a slow, like scratch, scratch, scratch. You know, there's almost like a cadence to it, a regular tempo. It doesn't sound frantic. It doesn't sound like rats scratching at anything to escape.
Well, that's a peculiar noise.
It turned into Mr. Hanky, I feel like, too. Hi, let's check out that door.
I'm like half battling a sore throat, so it's gonna change.
Oh, okay,
All right. Love it.
And by the way, this door, it's heavy. It's made of iron. It's not a wooden door.
Okay.
Cannot
And
see
no
through.
flail.
Is there another poorly painted crocodile-looking face on it?
No, this is an unadorned door. It is
Okay.
all just iron, plain.
Does it seem like there's light coming through any of the cracks or anything?
It's kind of hard to see with all this torchlight in here, but nothing that catches your eye.
Okay. Well, should
Well.
we open it?
Go for it, old man.
Yeah. Try the handle, yes.
I'm gonna ready my shield
Okay.
and open it.
All right. It opens. So you step into darkness, unless somebody's going to follow.
Yeah, I'll
Poltroon's
have
following.
Poltroon follow.
All right, Poltroon's following. So you almost trip, Like you step in the darkness. There's just a little bit of light, and you start to you almost trip because it is a staircase descending downward, and the staircase is strewn with pebbles, and other rubble. But it appears to open up into a passageway. You can just barely see it widen up. You're gonna keep progressing forward.
Does the scratching get louder?
Yeah, so you kind of stop, and you have to kind of concentrate a little bit, but it does seem louder for sure. But it's not loud by any stretch.
The rest of y'all hear that too, right?
I hear
Yeah,
something,
everybody.
yes.
Yeah, everybody. You guys can hear it. Faint scratching.
Can we tell
Do
if it's
I
coming
s-
from...
Did you go farther
sorry.
in? Where did you go?
I'm on those stairs.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, I was on. Okay, the GM token was on top of you. That's why I didn't see it. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was going to ask if we can tell any particular direction it's coming from.
Yeah, it appears to be coming from further inside. But as you do step to the bottom, as you make it to the bottom step, you see a door off to your left. This iron door looks very similar to the one that you just entered, that you just passed through. And you'll also notice that there's water collecting around the edges of this this small passageway.
I don't like this water.
Yeah, it's not deep though. You can see the cave floor underneath it, so it's not like the chapel was sort of this strange, murky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can see through this one.
Where do you think we should go? Should we
Draco, you
continue?
have military experience. Where should we go?
Oh, I wasn't in the front. I brought up the back.
Mhm.
That's how I survive.
Yeah, so as Putrescence's torchlight reaches further, you do see another door to the northeast. And it appears that the passage veers down south, leading to yet another door.
There are too many doors down here. I don't like this.
Are they all wooden? Or are they all like all iron?
They
like
are
the
all
other one?
iron doors, and there are 3 in total.
Can we
And
tell if the scratching's going from one of them?
yeah, Drakel, Drakel, as you were standing here,
Dreidel.
yeah, you the scratching appears to be coming from this door here. And like I said,
Aye.
it's this.
It sounds like it's coming from over this way, if that's what we're looking for.
Let's, yes, let's try the door.
All right.
Okay. How are you going to try the door? You're just going to try to push it. There's a little handle on it. You're going to try the handle to see if it's locked.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, just.
Okay, so you manhandle it. You're not a man of gentle touch. So you grab this handle and you start rattling it. It's locked. But once you take your hand off this handle, the scratching intensifies. And you hear again, 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 again. And then it kind of quiets down a little bit, but then the scratching continues.
Do you think it's
Well, seems occupied. Let's try another one.
it might be Scal.
I was
Might
thinking
not
the same.
be.
You know, it's likely whoever wrote in that book.
Yes. This is a good point. Ah, screw it. I go up to the door and I knock lightly. Skell.
Okay, the same thing happens. When you speak, you hear again, 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 again.
You are right, Katla. He's uttering what is written in the book.
Oh, so we might have pie.
He might have pie.
Oh, I do love pie.
Yeah, I'll shove the door. Like, kind of try to push it.
So you try to push it, and it is a very sturdy door. This is a heavy iron door set into the stone.
Draco, I might need some more elbow grease.
I mean, I marched over to the little store from last time, and I mean, she's got a flail.
I do too. Not quite the same, but I do.
We got three flails and a femur.
I think so.
Jeez. Nice.
Band name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna first try to shove it open, like harsh, like.
You're
real
really gonna
rough,
try to like put your shoulder into it, or just like hand push it, or what?
Both hands up against it, trying to, well, one hand on the handle and another
Okay.
hand on the door itself, try to push it open forcefully.
So you're trying that. You're trying to jam it, but you just don't. Yeah. You jam your thumb.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah. No. So this door does not give whatsoever. Not even a millimeter.
Well,
It seems as if these doors, when closed, definitely want to
tried.
remain closed.
looks like it's all you, unless Poltroon can do it.
What other tricks does he have up his sleeve?
Is there like a keyhole from the outside?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I am not the brightest star in the sky, but I imagine we need a key.
No way.
Well, there's 2 other doors. We can always try those.
Oh, yes, Your Majesty, go right ahead.
Yes. The outcast.
I'm gonna look at this door and see if it has a keyhole.
Yep, it does. It looks very, very similar to the door that you guys have been inspecting.
And this one?
Yes, the same.
Well, they all seem to have keyholes, so...
Are they all locked?
You are welcome to try.
I fucking royalty. And then I'll go jiggle the handle on this one too.
Yes, locked.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'll look at her. Yeah. Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All locked. All 3 doors are locked.
Oh.
Do we see any keys anywhere on the ground?
No.
Anything?
Yeah, there's a whole key ring.
Hidden
A rack of
under a
keys.
rock.
And then you
On
like
the wall?
yeah, and then you open the door and just like silver coins spill out of them and
Cool.
no, there's
Poltroon just
Yeah.
whips out like a giant like maintenance man key ring. and
Yeah.
just, like,
Yeah.
no, there are no keys on the floor.
Oh yeah, I should have known. You would never hide a key in the same room.
No false rocks, nothing.
I would.
False rocks.
Is there a body to kick anywhere?
No, there's no
True.
bodies around.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Looks like we have to return to the Lantern Skull path.
Yes.
So you
our
guys are gonna
original
head
plan.
back up the staircase, okay? So you make it to this
Did not mean to do
intersection.
that. I kept
And
closing
again,
the
like I
door.
said, there is a another passageway leading up there with the same skull, illuminated skull at the end.
All right, make your way, Poltroon.
I've got your
Poor
back, Poltroon,
Poltroon.
Don't worry.
Okay. So you guys make it up there, and there's immediately a door to your left. It looks very similar to the other ones. But to the right,
The blast door.
the passageway opens up more broadly. And you see this kind of makeshift bridge, it appears, just hanging off the edge of something. And as the Poltroon brings his torchlight closer, you do see, in fact, that it is a bridge stretching across some kind of chasm. And if you get to the edge of that, you see it's this tar-like liquid far below. It almost appears as if this was like a sinkhole or something, that it does not seem purposeful. It seems as though the floor has caved in here, and they have, or whoever has put a small bridge across this this gap.
Pick up a small rock and toss it into the oily substance.
Okay. You toss it down and you just bloom.
Nothing
It sinks?
swimming around.
Yeah, nothing moving whatsoever.
Step up to the bridge and check it on this end if it's secure.
It appears to be. It's a very rickety bridge, though. It looks hastily put together. It doesn't look put together by any kind of craftsman whatsoever. Hey, thank you for the follow.
Hey. The Liching Hour.
The Liching Hour, yes. Thank you.
Have we looked at that door at all?
Just from the distance, you saw that it did resemble those iron doors that you just passed. Hey, thanks for the bits. Bless. Who would you like the bless to go to?
A little shy on the bless, but
Yeah, a little. Hold on. I got him on that.
Random. All right.
Culture.
I will roll a d4 and we'll see who it goes to. All right, that would be Skull.
All right.
Skull has a bless. Thank you. So yeah, you know how blesses work. Of course, you've seen.
Yeah.
that. Okay, so.
Oh.
All right, you have been
Doesn't want it to go to
hashtag
me.
blessed. Oh, not Skull. Anybody but Skull. All right, so yeah, this bridge, like I said, it's serviceable. It seems it's very narrow. But again, it seems to be stretching across this long divide here.
Can I check out the skull on the wall?
Yeah,
See if there's anything interesting about it.
Yeah, it's a skull. Mounted behind it is a small sconce, very, very small, and that is why the illumination is so faint there. But it seems to be just an ordinary flame burning in a sconce.
Okay.
Racco, do you want to try the door? Or should we assume it's also locked?
mate, we can fucking try it. It's fine. And I
Oh,
oh
it opens,
looks like
mate.
we got an open door.
We got an open door here.
All right, so you come into this small chamber, and there are the remains of a human inside. What you see before you here isn't representative.
Skull.
So it is bones with some
Someday, let's
flesh,
go.
flesh stretched over it, old flesh, and you see bits of a like a forest green robe attached to the dead body. That's what you see standing here.
All right.
In the
I
threshold.
kick it. Does a key fall out?
You kick it. Why don't you roll me a hang on, where's my here we go. So roll me a D100.
We always kick dead bodies, kids.
Always
Yeah,
kick
yeah.
dead bodies.
Always.
Life
You
lessons.
never know what's gonna
Borg life
fall out.
lessons.
Yeah. That's our next Mörk Borg merch.
So what'd you get?
Oh,
You can
I
just
did-
click
I did
on
the
the
chat. I did the chat D100. 26.
26. All right. So you kick this skull, or not skull. You kick this skeleton, and it separates. And when it disperses and the dust settles, you find a very small instrument there. It appears to be a harp. However, it is completely broken in half.
found something that might interest you.
Ooh, what a fine instrument. It's such a
Hey,
shame.
thank
it's
you for the
broken.
new follow. Kiot kill? Coyote kill?
Hey, he's
Something like that.
one of the guys that was in the mothership arc with me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks, Coyote.
So yeah, you guys find this sad little harp among the remains of this this person.
What? You're a bard.
Hidey hi. Yeah, I am.
What about it?
What about
I've
it?
not heard. I've not heard a single song or nothing.
I don't think you can afford this.
I think the harp there's a little broken.
Such fine craftsmanship too. I'm gonna
Take
collect it.
with you. Yeah.
All right, you collect it.
Does it look like it could be repaired, or is it like?
Maybe. I mean, it's basically just busted in half. The strings are just all rusted and coiled, the ones that are there. So maybe if you gave it to a craftsman of some kind, you probably couldn't repair yourself. Might be possible.
We should rifle through the body and see if anything else is on its person.
Yeah,
Or is that
that
or
was
the
it.
kick it?
That was it. So you rifle through it, and
Okay.
that is all you find.
How does the meat look?
The meat, it's dried. There's no moisture whatsoever, despite the moisture in the air. But it'd be like kind of like shitty jerky, maybe.
I'll rip it off and take some.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Munch on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get some gristle. Just chew it like bubblegum for the rest of the dungeon.
Dracula, you're always chewing on weird shit.
All right. So you guys are standing in this small passageway.
No key racks on the wall.
No key racks. It's just cave wall. Appears to be almost like maybe a holding cell. There's nothing in here except the dead body.
I slap Poutine on the shoulder and I'm like, well, back to the bridge.
Back to the bridge. Okay, so you guys make your way back to this bridge. It is still there, in fact.
Would hope so.
Can we, I don't know if you said it before, can we see what's down here?
It's this
Really?
very dark. You can't tell if it's black or if it's just the lack of light and maybe what it's reflecting the dark walls, but it's a liquid of some kind. I would say it's about 10 feet down by your guesstimate.
Can I like kick a rock off the side into it?
Yeah. Yeah, Halstein did that too earlier, and it just kind of plunked below the surface, and there was no movement whatsoever.
Momentarily, I rudely snatched the torch from Poltroon and kind of hang it over the edge to see if that gives any better look at the stuff.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to see because the only light is coming from that torch, and so it's just like a really high contrast of light. You can't see through it, it appears, or it's too deep to see anything beneath it.
Okay. Well then, it looks like we have no choice but to cross this rickety bridge.
Let me guess who goes first.
Poltroon.
All right, he kind of slouches his shoulders and
It's okay, Poltroon.
He starts to
behind
walk
you.
across the bridge. So go ahead and move the token. And you can see the what describe me, Poltroon. Describe him to me. Like, what does he look like? Is he frail? Is
Yeah.
he fat? Is he okay?
No, he's frail.
So he's a little lithe thing.
Yeah, he's young, like maybe 17.
Oh, it's a kid. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't know it was a kid.
Maybe she should be older. I don't know.
Okay.
Hey,
We don't want to be a.
is your
pushing around a little
Poltroon? Is your
kid.
Poltroon? Whatever you want.
Hmm.
Hey, it is a dark and dying world. You do what you need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. Very
I
true,
mean,
you're
I just
right.
feel like likely he would be younger. Okay, maybe
That
like
works.
20.
Or he could be like an old shitty jester, you know?
No,
Either
I want
one.
to be like young and kind of like scared.
Buff and
Yeah. Maybe he has
Young
a
and buff.
six-pack, shirtless.
he's like Kronk. It's like Yzma and Kronk is what
Kronk,
it is.
but he's a jester.
Yeah.
He has like a
Yeah.
belly shirt.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right,
It's like
so
Brad Pitt looking, but like young Brad Pitt, you know?
Like Thelma and Louise Brad Pitt, not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
now Brad
yeah.
Pitt.
Or like-
Gotcha.
all right. So Poltroon Pit, he makes his way across the bridge, and you can see it kind of bowing a little bit with each step. Some dust and splinters trickle as he makes his way across. He kind of hesitates a little bit, and then gets his confidence back, and makes it to the other side.
I follow closely. Well, kind of closely. I wait till he gets to the next section of the bridge before I
Okay.
follow. Oop,
All right.
Go into this stuff.
Yeah, you fall into the goo.
No.
All right, you make it across as well. Drackle, you make it across. Katla makes it across. Everybody makes it across. Even makes it across. Whee! Whee! All right, so you make it across this bridge. You can feel the hearts in your chest finally settle. And you see two things. To your left, to the northwest, is a double door, closed. To the northeast is a small passageway, and it is almost a trough of water. So this water is deeper. You can't see the bottom of it. And it just seems to extend into this narrow passage.
An underground stream of sorts, really.
What was that?
Underground stream of sorts.
Yeah, kind of. You can't tell where the origin of the water is, but it looks like this was maybe another, work in progress passageway that hasn't been all the way excavated.
Okay. Well, let's try the door before we wade into this water.
I wonder who put so many fucking doors down here.
Yeah, that's curious.
And then who's at the front? Is everybody? It looks like everybody. Who's closest to the door?
I think Poltroon is now.
Poltroon is. Okay. So why don't you roll me a d20, Kala? Give me a presence check. 4. All right. So you see these 2 iron doors. That's all you see.
There's 2 iron doors. Did I miss something?
It's a double door.
Oh, it's a double
Sorry,
door.
double
I need
door.
Oh, down, yeah.
Is it locked?
You gonna try it?
I mean, I'm clicking it, so out of game I know it's locked, but in game,
Make sure you tell me though. Don't just
Metagaming.
open stuff up. Just like say I want to open the door or try it or something, just so I know. Because what's gonna inevitably happen is if you click that, it's gonna open up and your vision's gonna show, and then that'll be what happens. Yeah, it is locked.
Well,
Episode is called Defeated by Doors.
Defeated by Doors. But
Does it seem-
as you're, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, does it seem like barred or is it locked like a keyhole?
It kind of has a give to it, so it doesn't appear to be a heavy bar on the other side. There's a little bit of give. It rattles a little bit.
Okay.
Putrescent step back.
Okay, he steps back.
Draco, I might need your assistance with this.
I know why you always feel like you need my help. I feel like you're big and tough and you can try it yourself.
Alright, fine then. I'll just roll strength, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's alright.
So actually, as you guys are deliberating and you kind of brace yourself for another shove, the door opens.
Well, hello there.
Well,
Ever a song?
hello.
Oh my god.
So there is a cloaked figure with symbols all over his face in black ink. And he opens his arms wide
Uh-oh.
and he says, "There are others. Come, please. Come in." And he immediately turns around and heads back into the room.
Are you Scout?
And as you say this, two more come into the light. But this one lashes out at you, Hostan. You see a flash of steel in the darkness. And I need you to roll me a defense check.
Oh, no.
So the way this works is it'll probably ask you the DR and the damage.
Okay.
So the damage is D4. And the DR is just 12, so... And Foundry should auto-calculate the success or the failure.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, why the...
Oh, that's your armor.
Oh, yeah.
So
okay,
he
yeah.
cuts in, you leap back just in a second, but his blade meets you. You just miss it, or you just barely avoid getting away, and then he just cuts into your armor, and you feel a prick on your skin, and you take 1 point of damage. So now
Mean to do us harm.
I'm going to add all you guys to combat.
Oh, yeah.
Where is everybody
First combat of
else?
the new campaign.
Where is everybody
Alright.
else? Oh, GM token. Where's Erm?
He's under Drackle.
Okay.
I'm over here.
All right, let me add all you guys. I'm not adding Poltroon. He can't fight, right? He just gives you a buff or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if this combat works here. Combat. All right, I'm gonna roll party. Let's see what happens. The player characters begin.
All right.
All right, so everybody go to your little fist icon in the upper area, and then do your individual initiative. Just click the die.
Fist.
Yeah, it should be right next to the chat bubble.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Where am I?
And I don't know why these aren't working. Oh, there it goes. And then Katla, you need to roll your initiative.
Yeah.
I think you can do it from your character sheet too.
You should be able to look like.
I'll just do the fist. There.
Yeah, under violence. Yeah.
5.
Man, why did it not calculate it correctly? So weird, man. All right, I will just put
Like-
these guys at the end.
Like generate the order or something.
Well, so the way it works is if you're, it says like enemies go first or players go first.
Yeah.
Should put you guys at the top of the stack regardless of your number. But for whatever reason, it did not. So, let's just do this here. Begin combat. Okay, so who's up first? It looks like, man, it really fucked this up. Looks like Katla. Or no. Hostan, you were up first.
Or Drackle, since he has a +3.
No, I put it in order. 6, 5, 4, 3.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay.
Oh, it gave me a. Yeah, I have a 6. I don't know why it switched me to a 3.
Yeah,
weird.
We've both got a 6. You've got a +3 though.
It's fine. We can just do the 6, 5, 4, 3. Whatever. It's what's in order. I'm gonna eat here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
So what would you like to do? Is this robed figure is sort of recoiling from his
Slashing at
attack.
me. As he's recoiling, I'm gonna whip my shackling chain at him as the flail.
Okay.
So attack target
So
armor.
he's got no armor whatsoever.
No armor. Okay. Let's do this. Ah.
Oh man. Okay, so you swing wide, yeah, and he manages to dodge out of the way. You can move if you want. You can attack
I'll move
and move.
next to him.
Okay, so you're gonna move further that
Yeah.
way. All right, and then Drakel's up. Drackle.
Drackle is up.
Drackle.
I guess. Well, Hostin's in there, so I guess I'll move in a little bit, and I will swing my flail at this guy as well.
The guy that attacked him.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Focus fire.
So no armor.
I'll go to violence, and I will attack with the flail. No armor, so it's just 12. Target armor is 0. Roll it.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, so you.
Hell yeah.
How do you want to do it? Tell me how this guy goes down.
I just walk in like flail swinging, and it just takes his head right off his shoulders.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So he just splatters. All right, let me change him to dead. Dead. Okay. All right, up next is, I have to do this manually. 4? Katla, you're up next.
Okay.
So there are two other figures, and they appear to be, deeper inside the room, or further inside the room, and
I
they're
can see
brandishing knives.
Oh, they are.
Oh yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a bomb.
Okay.
And bombs away.
You're gonna bombs away these guys?
I'm gonna aim it in between them. Yeah.
Maybe a little behind them too.
Yeah. So a bomb, you're tossing it. So get that as a presence check. So give me a presence roll, please.
Okay.
Hey, floor waxer, thank you. What are you giving us?
Ooh.
Oh no.
Wait, no. I'm using an omen.
You're gonna use an omen to re-roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
Floor Waxer did give you a blessing just now.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
That won't be enough though.
No.
Well,
unfortunately.
can I use? I can't use it with my omen, huh?
No.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Never mind. Take it back.
Since it's getting close to the end of the session, I'm gonna use my omen to lend a reroll.
Oh, you roll a You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
hang on. So I got to take off one of Skull's omens.
Okay.
My last omen, I think, or no?
Yeah.
2 crit
All of
fails.
our last omen.
Was I?
You have 3. So wait, white is omens. You got.
Yeah. I got 2 left.
Whew. Okay, so
Holy
2 crit fails in a
shit.
row.
I'm willing to lend another one, but is that something
No,
that you
yeah,
allow,
I would
Jason?
say 1 per, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so you toss this thing, and it just fizzles out.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, so I was gonna. Yeah, I was scared you're gonna have it like drop at our feet or something.
Like
Yeah,
drop it
so
art.
let's roll
Yeah.
forward, you guys.
Yeah.
I could have,
Uh,
but the
No,
the
you already
dice.
But it's a campaign for the internet. So
the dice saved you guys. It was 50-50.
Oh, Omega.
I'll just step back.
So to us, it like I don't know if I know what a bomb is. So she just like threw some ball at them and it did fucking nothing.
Yeah, she had this sphere and then just tossed it. Oh man, thank you, Floor Waxer.
Oh, yeah.
Another omen.
Waxer coming in.
All right, I will give you an omen. All right. So yeah, I just went clank, clank,
Aw,
clank,
thank
clank,
you.
clank.
I think she threw a bottle of some.
Yeah, basically, when you do a crit fumble, the weapon is broken or lost.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. So the bomb just was dud.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so up next is Urm.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So femur in hand, shield up. I'm gonna rush in and attack this guy.
Okay, so just give me an attack roll. No armor.
Sweet. Violence.
Inflict 1 damage. Okay, so you clock him upside the head. You draw blood, but he is still standing.
Just like a drum.
And then while this happens, you see some of the blood like run down his face. And he touches it and then looks at it, almost transfixed.
Oh.
And then he rushes forward and lashes out at you, Orm, with his knife. So give me a defense roll. The damage is D4. Standard difficulty. 12. Okay, you just lunge out of the way. But the other one, he tries to take advantage of your fancy footwork and see if he can get a shot in. So this guy over here, he attacks you next. Give me another defense check. Okay, he makes contact, so he cuts into your... Are you wearing armor? Yeah, you are.
Now,
Yeah.
real quick, and just because maybe like I don't remember what Pultron's actual purpose is, but doesn't he like distract people's hitting or something like that for 2 rounds? Like,
Oh,
doesn't he
yeah.
help us in some way?
Oh, someone should have reminded me. I can't keep track of all
I
that.
just did. I got you.
Yeah, he's
Well, that'll have to happen next. What is his ability?
Let's see. Makes enemies lose their focus in combat for the first 2 rounds. You and your allies get +2 on attack/defense.
Okay, so then I guess that would not have hit you
Oh.
because you rolled a 10.
right.
Would have been a 12. So we'll just forget that damage. And then next up, the final cultist. He attacks Drackle. So give me a defense roll as he lashes out with his dagger. Or no, he's dead. Fuck, I
Uh,
forgot. He's fucking dead.
Yeah, I lopped his head off.
You lopped his head off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Man, this initiative thing is super jacked. Okay, so top of the order is Hostan.
All right.
What would you like to do?
Well, I will step over the dead body.
All right.
Feller, and swing at the one I step next to.
Okay. So give me an
Okay.
attack roll. No armor. And it's a +2. So you hit.
It hits.
Damn.
5.
Okay, so
Nailed it.
again, tell me how this guy goes down. He is toast.
Okay, so I've got my shackle and chain from when I was in the jail cell. I swing it and lash it around his neck, and I break his neck as I pull him down to the ground.
Nice. Okay. So, Drackle, you are up. And this guy... roll. Okay. He's not afraid. So what would you like to do, Drackle?
I don't always make the best choices as Drackle. But I'm hungry. And my flail is gonna like drag on the ground behind me as I like stalk over to this guy's the one that's still alive. This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to just like grab him with my other hand and pull him in and just try to like just bite out his throat.
Okay. So give me an attack roll.
Yeah. Let's do a bite tag.
Nice.
And it's +2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you end him. So how does it happen?
Yeah, I do exactly what I said. I just like lop
Hair
the
is
one
thrown
guy's
out.
head off. Like all this stuff happens. I run over to the other guy. I would just like stalk over, grab him by the hair, pull him out, and just like, and like blood like spurts all over. Arterial spray is like shooting up around me. My mouth is like more like this now. And
Man.
and I just take a big bite and I just turn around and I'm just holding on to him. I'm just like,
Oh, that's gnarly.
Okay. So all of these 3 men lie dead at your feet. Their lifeblood is just oozing out, collecting in the flagstones. And as you have some time to collect yourselves, you see you're in a more finished room. So rather than cave walls here are just more masoned walls. There are 3 skulls mounted to this back wall, illuminated. It looks as if there are some decaying bodies around this preparation table, almost. And there is a figure on it, completely wrapped in black cloth. And there's another door behind you right here.
You might want to take us out of combat.
Oh yeah, let me take you out of
That's it.
combat.
I'm gonna check the cultist for keys or anything.
You find a key ring on one of the cultists.
Well, it looks like we can release our friend after all.
Good eye. I step over to this pile of desiccated corpses. Start rummaging through it.
Okay.
Voltes. A little lot will be real helpful.
You're talking to the jester, right? The jester.
Mm-hmm.
Poultice. All right. So why don't you roll me a D100 skull while you're searching these desiccated corpses here.
10.
A 10. So you find something else dead among the dead, and it is a black cat's corpse.
Good.
Well. Something else strange for you to chew on, Drackle. And I toss him the dead cat corpse.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna
check out
poke-
this other door. Sorry.
I want to poke this thing.
Okay. With what? Your finger?
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, you do it, and it doesn't move or respond in any way.
Gatla's that door locked as well.
I'm gonna listen at the door.
You listen at the door, and you hear running water. It sounds like.
And is there a keyhole?
There is no keyhole.
I hear running water.
Oh, I could wash my hands.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to try the door?
Erm's gonna open the door. He needs to wash his hands.
All right, you open the door, and you can see that this this very narrow passageway is flooded. There's water running into it. Again, though, the walls here are finished, masoned walls. At the end of the this passageway, again, it kind of opens up. You see things floating in the water against the back wall.
Real quick, Jason, I'm going to check this other pile of desiccated corpses.
Okay, roll me another D100.
Ooh.
69. Funny number.
Nice.
What'd you get?
I got a 69.
Oh yeah, 69.
Nice is in the chat, please.
Okay, you find something very strange. In fact, this corpse is wearing a mask, but it has the bill of a bird, bird's beak. It's a very small, half mask, wooden.
Okay. Masquerade mask type deal.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay. I take it and I put it on just for shits and gigs.
Okay, you put it on.
And I
It smells
reach out
like
the group.
dust and decay.
All right.
So what are the rest of you guys doing?
Erm is just crouched, scrubbing underneath the fingernails.
Okay, cleaning his hands like he does. All right, so Erm's basically just blocking this passageway, washing his hands. What are the rest of you doing?
Watching him.
Watching him? Okay.
Yeah.
So he's cleaning his hands.
I mean, are we just ignoring this here?
You poked it, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing.
Well, do you want to do something else to it?
I mean, we could see what's inside.
Good. You want to cut it open?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do.
It is wrapped
Right.
like a present.
It is. You make a good point,
All right, I'm gonna take out. I have a flail in my teeth. So anybody have a knife?
I've got a warhammer.
That'll really get in there. Wait, no one has like. No, one of those cultists had a
Some
knife.
bar.
I
Oh,
was
yeah,
about to say it. All
Yeah.
three cultists
Yeah. All
attacked you
three.
guys with knives.
Yeah. So I grab one of the knives, and the first thing I want to do is like open up like the face area.
Okay, so you cut it open, and it appears as if the flesh. You immediately get this stench of rotting flesh, and there's maggots just eating the skin and the face and the eyes.
Right, it's about as expected.
Scal, is that you?
It's not like those Galgenbeck surprises that they would hand out to children around, I forget the name of the celebration, but yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna just kind of like open up the whole thinger.
Okay, you strip it clean, and it is a naked, decaying body. But that is all.
There's
You can
nothing like if I like, kind of like kick it or anything. Yeah, kind of just
No,
kind of
yeah,
like
you kind of
prod.
move it around. It's just like wet, rotten meat, and the maggots are kind of just eating away at it.
So nothing good, nothing secret. Flip it over, check inside. Like there's
no.
nothing.
There's nothing but rotting flesh.
Alright, well, that was a waste of fucking time.
Are there any cracks around this altar?
No. So you look at it, and it seems pretty. I mean, there's some, but nothing like you saw previously.
Okay.
Yeah. And I spit on it.
I feel like Hermes, a hypochondriac, might be a little disgusted by the maggots and all that.
Irma's gonna go wash his hands again.
Do you see anything in that urn?
Darkness, where's the torch?
So as Poltroon kind of squeezes his way up into this corridor, you see what was floating at the end, what you heard, and it appears to be a bunch of wrapped bodies, much like the one you saw on this this altar, just kind of bobbing in the water.
What in the
Draco?
hell are they doing down here?
What'd you say my name?
You seem to like to cut open wrapped bodies.
Well, I just want to see what was inside.
Well, should we continue on or head back?
Man, we're here.
Yeah, we might as well.
Right.
Do you want to go first, or Katla, or Poltroon?
I'll send Poltroon.
Well, if he volunteers.
I'll follow him in. I'll just kind of give him a little prod, keep him moving.
Okay, so you make it inside this this area,
I'll take up the rear.
and it is, like I said, it's a bunch of bodies. They're all wrapped, just kind of bobbing in this water, and there appears to be a small passageway leading this way. Very, very narrow, and you look down and you can see that there's some other ones down here, almost as if they were. This is kind of the trash chute, essentially, or at least what you can surmise.
Can I cut open another one?
Sure.
Sure.
Hey, roll me a presence check, please.
Ooh.
Okay. So you hear quiet footsteps coming behind you.
Uh-oh, we have friends.
Who goes there?
And while you're standing there, this another robed figure lunges toward you, So why don't you give me a defense check? But I'm gonna give you a bonus since you saw him coming.
Ooh, sweet.
And it's combat, so bolt turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, +2/+2.
Nice.
You need it.
Oh yeah,
I
you
do need
needed
it.
it. Okay. So he actually lunges forward and like catches his shoulder and just flops down onto the ground, and his knife scatters into the water, and he's just like frantically searching for it.
Oh, can anybody do anything?
Yeah, whoever. I mean, is the closest. You would have to kind of like push through all these people to get there.
I would have no problem pushing through unless wants to do something.
Go for it.
If I see him like drop the knife and fall, I'm just gonna shove and Pulchern out of the way, like just, and I'll just like walk up and like kick this dude in the face.
Okay, give me an attack roll, and you'll get like your plus. What is it? +2, +2. Let's say it's another +2, +4.
What do you want me to do for kicking the face? Or want me to just roll whatever?
Just attack roll. This is straight up strength.
Oh, just a strength.
Yeah, so you have to get a 8 or better. What?
Well, plus. Oh.
I gave him.
Can I use my
9.
omen for max damage?
Oh.
Well, so
Well, he didn't even hit.
him.
Oh, he didn't.
So
hit.
yeah, you kick up your foot, and he just managed to get out of the way.
I'll
You're gonna use
reduce
the
the
omen?
difficulty. Yeah, how far do I reduce it by?
So
4?
it's default to 12. So
-4, -4.
yeah, you okay? So you kick him.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you're
kick him
gonna
right in the
use an
face.
omen.
Yeah. Face kick.
What is unarmed? D2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Sounds
pretty sure.
reasonable.
So roll me a D2.
Because unfortunately, none of us are.
Oh, it's
master.
just enough. So
Yeah.
how does this kick just destroy this guy?
Oh no, I wanted to like just keep him from grabbing the knife. I didn't want to.
Oh, you don't want to. You're not like trying to kill him. You
No,
accidentally
I wanted
killed
to
him.
like
No, I'm kidding.
like question this guy. Yeah, I just want to like kick him back against the wall and like.
Doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Stop.
I mean, if I
stomp his
overkick and
head.
murder him, that's fine. But I wanted to just like keep him from grabbing the knife.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like a standard, like I'm trying to do damage.
No, I was just like,
Okay,
like, yeah.
that's fair. Okay.
Otherwise, I would have just hit
So
him
you
with a
do
flail
that.
or
You
something.
kick him away.
Yeah.
He can't get the knife.
All right.
And
And I'm
go
like
ahead.
over top of him, like
You're gonna try to
grabbing
grab
him.
Okay.
Yeah, like
So
throttling.
I'll
him a little
say
bit.
you just have the better of him at this point.
Gotcha.
All right. He's sitting there. He's kind of squirming and he's kind of trying to lash at you, but you just overpower him completely.
All right, I got him.
Good job, Draco.
But now what?
Drag him back here. Let's question
All right.
him.
I'll drag him back into the body room
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah, you can drag him back there.
Get out of the way,
Sorry.
and I'll like dump him down in the middle of all of us.
Okay.
Right. He's still conscious, yeah, right?
Yeah. He's still conscious for sure.
Put my, I wrap my shackle and chain around my body again, and then I pull out my war hammer. I kneel down next to him, and I'm, like, slapping it into my hand.
Okay.
Who the fuck are you?
He's just kind of seething. Aren't you going to kill me? Please. It would be an honor if you kill me. Yes. I am no one. I want to rot. I want to die. So I may rise again. Kill me. Kill me, you coward.
All right. Just a second. I'll kill you. Trust me. But who are you? Who do you work for?
I work for decay and death.
Oh my god, I don't need
Annihilation.
your analogies. What I want is an answer. Who's your boss? Who's your god? Whatever.
I have no god. All there is flesh. Flesh to rot. Now kill me, you coward.
I just slap him across the face.
No, you slap him.
I'll kill you when I'm ready. Don't tell me what to do.
I put my boot on his shoulder and push down a little. Give us more. You're holding out, I can tell.
Kill me and I will tell you. I will decay. I will rot. Come back. And I will
So-
haunt you.
I have a power, and I don't know if I could use it here or not.
Okay.
Or
What is
It's
it?
kind of a feat. So it's unnatural charm.
Okay.
So I carry an aura of unnatural charm everywhere I go, capable of unsettling foes and calming friends. So I can spend one of my daily powers to subtract a d6 or add d6 to a morale check. Would I be able to break his morale?
Yeah, let's I'll roll his morale. And you want to add, what is it, a d6?
Yeah, so either adds or subtracts a d6. Whichever would be needed to break his morale.
So you want, I believe it's, where is morale? Morale. You want to, what did he get? He got a 3?
Yeah.
The beatings will continue into the morale.
Oh, that's
versions.
wrong. You want to add, you want to add, so roll a d6.
Ooh, okay.
If
4.
it's greater than the creature's morale, roll a d6. Okay. Yeah, okay. So how do you calm him? Like, what is this like? Are you playing him a song, or are you...
Oh, so it's not calming him. It's very unsettling.
Oh, it's unsettling. Okay, so you're
yeah.
breaking his psyche, essentially. You're...
So just... just gets up in his face and just... Please tell us. We don't want to hurt... Well, I don't want to hurt you. And just like this biggest like ear-to-ear grin showing all of his teeth and missing teeth.
Okay, he is completely within your power. His will has been broken. He is frightened.
Well, friend, your answer. Who do you work for?
He just looks at you and says, We work for no one, but we aspire to be one of the ones who never truly die. The algae rots.
Never truly die. Everything dies.
No, you don't understand. They do not. Lizard men in the swamp. I've seen them fall, and they just come back again and again. We wish to be like them.
Now I'm not a smart man, but if I kill you right now, you're not gonna become a lizard. You're gonna be mush.
One must die to rot, to live everlasting.
Listen, listen, if 2 and 8 is 6, how does you rotten become a lizard? I don't. You're not making sense.
Is there some sort of ritual you follow?
Yes. We collect the bodies We put them in cells until they are nothing but dried, withered flesh. And we give them as offering in hopes that we may one day attain what they are. And he kind of nods down here.
Offering to what?
The algae rots. I told you that. The lizard men.
So you do worship something. You worship them.
I mean, in our own way, I suppose.
Wait. The algae rots are the lizard men, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right,
They're
so
in the
you
swamp.
die,
They're
you
entire.
rot,
Yes.
right? You give your body to the lizard people, and then someday you'll be a lizard person.
That is what the prophecy foretells.
That's fucking stupid.
So see, I have had enough of prophecies in my lifetime. I want to break this prophecy. You disgust me.
I sang a song about a prophecy once.
Cool. Well, we are at 10:05, guys. I think it's probably where we should wrap it. But cool. It's good to be back. Good to be playing some Mörk Borg. We will pick up next week, 7 p.m. Thursday Pacific time, for maybe the delving into the swamp. We shall see. I believe they're very close. They can feel it. So before we go. Oh, I missed Floor Waxer. He left.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't say goodnight. But thanks to Hi Matt, obviously, for letting us use all their music on the BRB, thank you screens, and et cetera, and during our normal game. McGlintlock as well for creating this amazing Foundry module. Unfortunately, Foundry is being kind of buggy for me tonight, so I might have to like roll back a version. We'll see. Next week, we have a big announcement for Saturday, Ryan. So,
yeah, especially for the Mörk Borg fans out there, Johan Noor, the co-creator and artist and layout person for Mörk Borg, and Into the Odd and Symbaroom and a bunch of other stuff, will be on the Weekly Scroll Saturday at noon, hanging out, having a beer with myself and Hunter. So if you would like to talk to, ask questions of, or just hang out with one of the creators of Mörk Borg, you definitely want to tune in on Saturday, noon o'clock Pacific time. It should be a very fun, interesting time and kind of crazy, I guess.
Yeah.
That the guy who did like this art is going to be on our podcast on Saturday. So
fucking
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So be there at noon. And that's about it. And then next week it's just back to DK and Mörk Borg again. So
yeah. So thanks everybody for the donations. You will see your names stream by momentarily, and then hang out for a raid. Is there anybody raidable right now?
Yeah, we're gonna raid somebody.
All right, cool.
Okay.
You got
We'll
it.
hop over into Dork Tales. Yeah.
Dork Tales. All right, guys.
Dork
Thanks
Tales.
again, everybody, for hanging out with us. I know it's a late one, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye.